Secretary for Environment and Ecology. President, I move the second reading of the Gas Safety Amendment Bill 2025, hereinafter referred to as the bill. China has been actively taking up the responsibilities of a major country and playing an important role in global climate governance. As early as 2020, the country already indicated that it would endeavor to peak carbon emissions by 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. To reduce carbon emissions, Hong Kong has, since its reunification with the motherland in 1997, stopped building new coal-fired generating units and gradually replaced coal-fired power generation with natural gas and zero-carbon energy by, for example, introducing nuclear energy from the mainland. After years of efforts, Hong Kong's carbon emissions peaked in 2014 and have been reduced by about 1/4 by 2023. In line with the national objectives, the government's interim target is to halve Hong Kong's carbon emissions by 2035 and achieve carbon neutrality by 2050. Hydrogen is a new energy source with great potential in decarbonization. It does not produce carbon emissions when burnt. This feature has attracted much attention from the international community. In June 2024, the government announced the strategy of hydrogen development in Hong Kong, which proposed to create an environment conducive to the development of hydrogen energy in Hong Kong with 4 strategies, so as to enable Hong Kong to capitalize on the environmental and economic opportunities arising from the continuous development of hydrogen energy in different parts of the world, in particular in our country in recent years. Hydrogen is currently categorized as one of the Class 2 dangerous goods regulated under the DGO Dangerous Goods Ordinance, but the use of hydrogen as a fuel is relatively new. To promote the development of a hydrogen economy, the Bureau set up the Interdepartmental Working Group on using hydrogen as fuel in 2022 to give technical advice and agreement in principle to individual hydrogen energy trial applications and formulate best practices, regulations, and standards for the safe application of hydrogen energy. With the commencement of more trial projects on hydrogen as fuel, there is urgency to provide a proper regulatory regime to govern the safe use of hydrogen as a fuel to enhance public confidence in the safety of hydrogen energy. The nature and supply chain of hydrogen as fuel are very similar to those of other gases currently regulated under the Gas Safety Ordinance, Chapter 51 GSO. In view of the fact that the GSO has been effective in regulating various types of gaseous fuels in Hong Kong and is well known to the industry, we propose to amend the ordinance to comprehensively and effectively regulate the importation, manufacture, storage, transport, supply, and use of hydrogen as fuel in Hong Kong. The government proposes to amend the GSO in the following 5 areas. 1. To amend the definition of gas under the GSO to include regulated hydrogen in the regulatory framework of the GSO to regulate any gas that is primarily hydrogen and is used or intended to be used as fuel to propel vehicles, trains, or machinery, etc. 2. To add definitions to the GSO to provide interpretation of the various requirements, including hydrogen container, hydrogen conveyance vehicle, hydrogen fuel cell HFC, hydrogen installation, hydrogen pipe, and hydrogen system. 3. To bring regulated hydrogen under the purview of the Gas Authority for the exercise of enforcement powers, including the issuance of improvement notices and obtaining information from specified entities of hydrogen systems, owners of hydrogen installations, or owners of hydrogen conveyance vehicles. 4. To empower the Chief Executive and Council to make regulations on regulated hydrogen and related matters. And 5. To amend DGO to exclude all gases within the meaning of the amended GSO, including town gas, LPG, natural gas, and regulated hydrogen from the licensing requirement under DGO, so as to rationalize the respective scopes under the regulatory regimes of the GSO and the DGO. The amendments to the 2 ordinances will come into effect at the same time to ensure a seamless transition. We conducted extensive consultation on the aforesaid proposals with hydrogen supply companies, hydrogen equipment suppliers, certification bodies, hydrogen energy-related associations, training institutions, hydrogen energy technology R&D companies, gas industry practitioners, the motor vehicle trade, oil and gas supply companies, tunnel operators, the vehicle maintenance trade, and local professional bodies. In general, this year, we also consulted the electrical panel on environmental affairs. The stakeholders and members of the panel were generally supportive of the amendment proposals. We would like to take this opportunity to also thank members for their support and feedback. Subject to the passage of the bill by the Council, we will consult the Chief Executive and Council before introducing the draft subsidiary legislation governing regulated hydrogen into the LegCo for scrutiny under the negative vetting procedure. I so submit. I now propose the question to you that the aforesaid bill be read the second time. In accordance with the rules of procedure, the second reading debate is adjourned and the bill is referred to the House Committee.